Tonight on Monday Night Football, it's the Browns hosting the Baltimore Ravens, who come in 7 wins, 5 losses on the year. The Browns are 9-3. They've won 4 in a row and are shooting towards the playoffs.
I don't even know where to start. This was fairy tale. It was better than fiction, and yet it happened.
Yes, it was the game of the year. Considering what Lamar Jackson did going into the locker room, Skip, he didn't come back at the start of the drive. He came back on 4th and 5.
Both quarterbacks were sensational in the clutch. Baker really rose and shone last night. It was his best game as a pro to me from start to finish, all things considered.
Yep.
That was the Baker I knew and loved at the University of Oklahoma.
And it is big game time again. There are storylines all over the board coming into this one. And business tonight is to beat the New York Giants.
Let's go, Tufo.
The Browns are one of the most entertaining teams in all of football. What stood out is that Baker Mayfield is playing well. I want to see the Cleveland Browns in the playoffs. This isn't just a team that has lucked up and found their place at the top of the NFL. This is a team that worked their butt off, and Baker Mayfield is leading them.
Feel good to take one home, man. We'll be here next week, too.
What a couple of days for the Browns as they got hit with COVID-19. Basically, in summation, they have been wiped out at wide receiver. All of their wide receivers are missing the game today because of close contact. Their linebackers have been hit. The Browns then lost Jedrick Wills, their left tackle. What an assignment for Kevin Stefanski and his coaching staff to try and beat the Jets today.
Yeah, it sucks that we didn't have our guys, but there's no excuse. Plain and simple, I failed this team, put 3 balls on the ground. Put it on me for not doing my job.
So I know you guys got the statement this morning. We closed the building while contact tracing is underway, really dealing with it day to day, hour by hour in terms of what we have going on. So we're in constant communication with the league, and then we're just going to really lean heavily on the medical professionals and follow their guidelines, and that's what we've done today.
Okay, so I'm sure you guys saw the news, and obviously we just had your Mesa down there, and I appreciate everybody getting down there. Okay, so Kevin Johnson was the latest who did test positive today. So we're going to continue to do everything to keep you guys safe. You guys went down there to take those Mesa tests. We have 61 of the 66 results are in, and they're all negative. I feel confident that we're keeping everybody safe on here. I just want to make sure that you guys know that's the most important thing. Tomorrow, think about your teammates. Okay, think about, look around this room. Okay, think about all these people on this call. All right, you have a bunch of fighters on this team. You have a bunch of scrappers on this team. You have guys who have earned where they are. Think about the city you're in, right? A gritty city. There's no palm trees out there, okay? A city that's earned it, a city that fights for it, a city that works hard. That's where you are. And the truth is, tomorrow, guys, you've earned this opportunity. You've earned it. Okay? And that game tomorrow, if you win that game, you're in the dance. That's what you've earned. That's the opportunity that you've earned. So far this season, all that work has turned into that. Okay? Now you win that game, you got a chance. You got a chance to have a chance. We got to start with this one right here. I want you to realize that you've earned it, and I want you to realize that you have an opportunity tomorrow to go do it. Okay? I cannot wait to watch you guys compete. I'm wishing you a ton of luck. I will see you guys over at the stadium.
Let's do this. Woo! Let's get it. They rock.
All right, fellas, hey, link them up. Hey, guys, listen, just as Coach Wood said, guys, the only thing that we need to do, guys, is our job. Y'all get what I'm saying? Hey, hell yeah, make room. Hey, link up, hey, because when we do our job, we win. When we do our job, we win. No bark.
This is as big as it fucking gets. Winning, you're in. That's all there is to it. We ain't got no other option. Winning, you're fucking in. Just win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Just win.
Welcome to the final game of the regular season. It's the Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers, with so much on the table today for the Cleveland Browns. A win this afternoon against the Steelers, and the Browns will end a playoff drought going back to 2002, and they'll be in the postseason for the first time in 18 years.
All right, champ, you guys both introduce yourselves, all right?
Tails.
Pittsburgh has chosen tails.
A storyline today, Myles Garrett is the game captain for the Browns, Jordan Dangerfield for the visiting Steelers.
And his heads. Cleveland won the toss, defer.
The Browns win the toss, and they will defer.
Hey, set the tone. Hey, set the tone, no big plays. Set the tone. Set the tone, no big plays, set the tone.
So the atmosphere inside FirstEnergy Stadium, tense, no doubt about it. The Browns win, they're in.
I think the guys were well aware of what was at stake in that last game of the regular season. We were talking about it in the locker room the week before when we lost to the Jets. We knew what was at stake. It was win or go home. And the guys were fully prepared for what that game was going to entail. And that's something that I've seen from our guys all season long. And I remind them about who they are and how they got to where they were. They just fought for everything that they had earned. And it wasn't easy. Nothing was given to us. So we knew that we were going to have to go in there in that last game and go earn a victory. And I had to go fight and scratch and claw and whatever it was going to take. We had to get that W. And I think the guys knew that going into it.
I don't never really look at a situation as like pressure or being too big, you know what I mean? I think it's just another opportunity to be more special, and we did that. We were able to do that minus some coaches, minus some players, regardless of what happens, we still have been able to step up and answer the call.
On 1st and 10, takes the snap, gives it, Chubb runs, dips his shoulders, he's to the 40, 35, he's to the 30, cut back 25, he's to the 15, 10,
Go,
5,
go,
touchdown!
Go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Nick Chubb, he's over 1,000, and the Browns lead 6-0.
Yes, sir! Yeah! You know what it takes.
It's like a seesaw. We go back and forth. When they come off the field after the score and Jarvis is pumped up, that just turns us up. There's more fuel to the fire. And they come over there and they telling us, let's go. Let's make a play. You know what I'm saying? Get us the ball back. We need it.
Hey, mean that you say you got me, give me.
You want to hear that from your offense. We want the ball. Get us the ball back. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So, we all build off of that. And it's just great, and I love it, And it reminds me of Alabama, kind of. It does.
Let's go!
Come see me. I'm a dog. 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 Arr! 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 Arr!
Man, let's finish this out, man. It's only right. Like you say, that's what they brought us here for. It's only right.
We've had to win games every single different way, and we've had to fight and come back. And some of the games that we haven't won, we've been, close or realized what we did wrong. And so whatever we need to do to win, we're capable of doing that.
Make plays together. Let's go.
We've been in playoff mode since week 14. This has always been we have to win. We lost to the Ravens and the Jets. And I think those were losses that kind of showed us who we were in a way, and who we want to be. So after that, we always came back, worked extremely hard, after those losses. And I think that kind of, in a way, helped us find our identity.
Yeah. First down and goal at the 1.5. Chubb in the backfield, Mayfield turns, he's gonna throw, he's looking left sideline, caught, touchdown, it's Austin Hooper! And you can all exhale just a little bit.
We gotta do it. We gotta do it.
Need a turnover, bro.
Let's go. Let's go.
You see somebody else make a play, like you happy for them, but you like, you know, I want to make one too. You know what I mean? So it's just kind of contagious.
Rip the ball, rip the ball.
Now make it count. Let's go.
From their own 42, they need 9. He's got the snap. Back to pass. Here comes Jacob Phillips on a blitz, and it's picked off by M.J. Stewart. He's at the 40. Weaves outside left. He's at the 35. He's at the 30, 25, 21-yard line. M.J. Stewart gets the interception, and the Browns defense comes up with a big turnover.
Celebrating the success. You know, that's another part of our defensive identity. And the guys really believed in that. You see it just come out of the guys.
Let's go! Hey, make it count. Make it count.
18 seconds left to go in the quarter. And on 3rd down and 8, Baker back to pass. In the pocket, throws. Oh, he had Hodge wide open, and he caught it. He made a great catch.
Boy, good catch. Yeah! Oh! Good catch, boy. Yeah, we like that. We like that, Bake. All your receivers like that. That was a good ass catch.
Keep going, bro. One more quarter, dog. One more quarter, bro. One more quarter, dog.
And on 1st down, a long count at the line. He wants motion, and he gets it. And they give the ball to Landry, and he dives left side. Touchdown! Jarvis Landry takes it in. He came in motion. Mayfield gave it to him, and Landry got hit about the half-yard line and curled in. If they win, they're in. And right now, they're winning.
For me, like after the play, it was just, you know, it was just like kind of like a surreal feeling. Like I kind of took a second, you know, just because, you know, it's like, yeah, like we here. Like we here. We not running from nobody. We ready, you know, and throwing the ball at the wall and stuff like that. That was just like, yeah, like, you know, just to put a stamp on it. You know what I mean?
I knew you was gonna get there.
I ain't running from none of that shit.
I knew you was gonna get there. Way to be great, hey.
I ain't running from none of that shit.
And in week 17, getting that receiver group back, you know, those are some of our stars, our players, you know, our leader, Juice, you know, he's one of our offensive leaders. Just to get his energy back and his playmaking ability back. Oh, it's huge. I mean, those are your guys.
Hey, I ain't used to running that, so I couldn't get down there. If he'd have stayed up and tried to, like, I'd run straight, I'd have broke something on his face mask, I promise. I ran that like one of them. Yeah.
Dad strength right there.
Yeah, 2 kids.
That's a man with 2 kids.
Yeah.
On 2nd down from the Cleveland 28, Rudolph back to pass, shoulder fake, rolls left, throws towards the end zone, up in the air, they battle for it, and Ronnie Harrison knocked it away in the left corner of the end zone. And we have a Browns player down, Olivier Vernon is down. Medical staff and training staff come out.
Get up, OV. Get up, OV, get up, OV. Get up, big dog. Get up.
It hurt. I see him going down, talking to him, kind of, you know, piecing the story together, knowing, kind of figuring out what happened and know what injury it is. I knew that was going to be something significant, but you know, just you know, when those things happen, you have to play for those guys. You know, not just OV, but you know, OBJ, you know, all the guys that were out. You know, we're doing this for them. You know, trying to show that, you know, we appreciate you guys, and we're going to try and carry the torch and represent you all the best we can.
Hey, you want to be remembered? You want to be great? You want to be great? You got to make a play, bro. You got to make a play.
And it's now the Browns leading 24-22, and it's come down to a 2-point conversion to try and tie the game up.
Hey, bro, let's go, bro. Our season on the line. Let's go.
And on the year, they are 2 for 4 on 2-point tries. In the backfield, James Conner Rudolph backpedals into the shotgun. McDonald, the tight end, goes right to left. This is for 2 points in the tie. Rudolph to throw. End zone, no good. He missed it. As he overthrows Claypool in the left corner of the end zone with Robert Jackson on him. And with 1:23 left, the Browns lead by 2.
Oh, man. It was just great. Like, it just felt like one of those Kodak moments, fairy tale moments, and I told him, like, this is kind of like your legacy, like this is a step in your legacy where legends are made. So, we're not done yet. We're trying to keep going, but this is definitely a step in the right direction.
We here, bro. We right where we want to be, bro. We here. Real talk. We about to make history around this. Real talk. We about to make history around this. A minute away from history around this. Let's go.
Yeah, we recover the onside kick, and you need 1 first down, and you're all focused on that. You got a big 3rd down ahead of you, and we put the ball in Baker's hand, and we say, let's make a play here. Kareem does a great job, sets a huge block off the edge to give Baker the space to slide down for the 1st down, and then you've got it.
Yeah!
12,000 are going crazy inside FirstEnergy Stadium. And wherever you are, this is starting to become very, very real that the Browns are going to go to the playoffs.
Hey, bro. Hey, man. That's for you. Jay.
You look around to the guys you've battled with to get to this point. And again, it's not the end, hopefully. It's just the next step. But you take pride in those steps because you understand exactly how much hard work and pain that goes into getting to that point.
They're in victory formation, and Baker Mayfield takes a knee, and the clock will wind down. An amazing story. The Browns will get their 11th win of the year. They'll go to 11-5, and they're going to the playoffs. Unbelievable. What a season. And the only thing that's missing, all of you.
I was happy to, get that chance. We had a chance to have a chance, and we knocked down one. Now we got a chance. So, it was exciting. It was a hell of a moment for my career and us as a team and organization, because it's something we haven't done in a long time. But I was more excited for round 3, being able to go against those guys again, and to really stamp our name as a legitimate team in the playoffs. And I feel like we still got work to do.
Well, Baker, what words best describe what it means to bring this organization back to the postseason?
I don't think I could correctly describe it. I wouldn't justify it for these people. It means so much to this city. I mean, you can tell right now we don't even have a quarter of the fans that we can fit in here. They're going nuts. I mean, it means so much to the city, but all we needed was a chance to get in the playoffs, and we're there now. So, you know what? We're going to enjoy this one, but we're in the playoffs, so we got to focus up.
Baker Mayfield raising a clenched fist to the crowd as he goes off after a television interview. I got to tell you, this is pretty emotional.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, baby!
Guys, I am proud of you, okay? I got to say something, though. Was the goal ever just to go to the playoffs? No, sir. You got more in you?
Yes, sir.
Because I'm going to need it. AB, where's that, Troy? Joe Patonio, get your ass up here. Longest tenure ground right here, you're going to the playoffs.
Man, this means a lot. We have a lot more work to do, but hey, I appreciate being on fucking winning team, changing the culture here, man. Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
Yes, sir. Jimmy Haslam, get up here. A lot of hard work. We put in the work and we appreciate you. You're going to play.
Yes, sir!
This guy in
and his staff and you guys, okay? Great win.
Thanks, sir. That is a great team win. I'm so proud of you guys. Think about the resiliency of the guys that didn't even know they were playing today and stepped up. That is what it's all about. Team on three. 1, 2, 3.
The Turnpike Series between Cleveland and Pittsburgh, the hottest rivalry in pro football.
So the Browns-Steelers rivalry, and I still believe it is a very healthy rivalry that is getting healthier now because the Browns are better and they're more competitive. It's great to be back in a big game. It really is, whether it's the Steelers or anyone else. But because it's the Steelers, I mean, it is just really great to be back in a big rivalry game. It's a very unique game. Back in the 80s, when the Browns couldn't win at Three Rivers Stadium, there was a Three Rivers Stadium hex, and the Browns had lost like 16 in a row over there. Just couldn't win at Three Rivers Stadium. When Bernie Kosar's Browns finally broke through and won, it really was the solidifying point for them that all of a sudden they sat back and said, you know what, we just beat these guys, and we beat them in a place that we never could win before. And now we're ready to take over the division. And I think that's where we're at with this particular team. But I think if you can go over there and A, compete with them, and I think we're definitely at that level, and B, finally beat them in Heinz Field, I think like the Kosar Browns of the 80s, this will be the pushover point. It's like getting to the top of the mountain and you say, all right, we can play with anybody. If we can beat these guys over here, we can play with anybody and we can win anywhere. We're ready.
Breaking news out of Cleveland. Browns coach Kevin Stefanski has tested positive for COVID-19.
My first reaction with Kevin was, is he okay? It's a real illness and it affects people in different ways. And so that's really where my mind went.
You know, it was shocking to get that phone call early on Tuesday morning. And, you know, I was very disappointed. I obviously didn't want to get it. I didn't want to be away from the team. I wanted to help the team in any which way I could. And then to also hear about Joel and others, it was really disappointing. But, you know, right away, the message from myself and to our organization and to the players was, let's go find a way.
That's something that we had put a lot of thought in planning into ahead of time. So I felt like we were prepared, and then we were really more in execution mode as opposed to dealing with any of the emotional effects or trying to pivot to come up with a solution that we didn't already have in place.
Regardless of who's out there, regardless of who's calling the plays, we felt like we'd established an identity. And the guys, the players knew that, the coaches certainly knew that. So I had all the faith in the world in Coach Preef as the head coach in that game, all the faith in the world as AVP as a play caller, because we've been together, we know what we've believe in as an offense, we know how we operate, and ultimately we trust our players.
You don't get graded on a curve. Like, your job is to find solutions so the team can be prepared and ultimately put in a position to win the game. And that's really the mindset that we took.
Breaking news just in.
5 total positive tests for COVID-19 today.
Kevin Stefanski won't be on the sidelines. They're down all these players, and all of a sudden the special teams coach is the head coach?
It's a bad situation, and it's getting worse. I don't see how the Cleveland Browns, fully loaded, can beat Pittsburgh and Pittsburgh.
And they are the same Browns until the Browns win this football game.
They will go to the Steel City this Sunday, and they will go down.
I think they're still the same Browns team I play every year. I think they're nameless, great faces. Yes, they have a couple good players on their team, but at the end of the day, like, I don't know, like, it's the Browns, it's the Browns.
All right, let's get started, guys. How do we win this game tomorrow? We win as a team. We win this game tomorrow as a team. And I'm not going to tell you nobody believes in us, because I don't know what anybody else thinks. I don't care what everybody else thinks. Doesn't matter to me. I know what I think. I know what I believe. I know what the people on this call believe. Okay? I am so confident in this group. Okay? And I'm going to tell you why. Confidence comes from demonstrated ability. I have seen it. These eyeballs have seen it. Okay? You've seen it from yourself. You've seen it from your teammates.
okay? I've had a front row seat at 11 wins. I've seen it, all right? I've had the best view in the whole house. Now, tomorrow night, I'm gonna have an HD view. It's still gonna be pretty damn good, okay? But I've seen it and I trust in what I see. You know, we've established how we play football at the Cleveland Browns. I don't think there's any debate in how we win around here, okay? And we've done it, and guess what? We're gonna do it one more time tomorrow. If you stick with it and you compete for 60 minutes and play Cleveland Brown football, you will love where you are at the end of those 60 minutes. I promise you that.
We're all set to go for the Browns and Steelers, the wild card playoff game from Heinz Field. We're thrilled to be here, thrilled you're with us.
Let's go. Tomorrow. Leave it all out here tonight. Leave it all out here tonight. Be great on 3. 1, 2, 3. Be great. Yes, sir.
Personally, when I was asked about it, about my family and friends, I said it didn't change anything. No, we're gonna win the game. No, that was just my mindset. Didn't matter who was out. No, we have the guys we needed to make this happen.
Something special right here, man. Started something special. First one.
Feel good to be out here, man. Born and raised in Cleveland, too. Don't get much better.
My mindset always the same, is smack them in their mouth. We're in a win-or-go-home situation, so we had to come find a way to win that football game, even without our head coach and Joe. You know, it was a game we had, you know, to come out and prove ourselves and keep it rolling.
This game taking too long to start. I'm ready.
Whatever you got tonight, I gotta have it. I need it all. These guys don't leave here smiling. We beat them into the ground and tell them we gotta leave. Win this. Let's go. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I had something I wanted to say.
I hear Coach Van Pelt talk all the time about starting fast. You know, offensively, you want to start fast. Defensively, you want to slow them down early, force punts, 3 and out, that type of thing. But when we win, when we play well, our defense forces turnovers, our offense gets in the end zone. We play well on special teams, play great complementary football. But that's how the Cleveland Browns win.
Hey, bring it in here tight. Bring it in here tight. Talk. Hey, listen, most of us have been waiting for this our whole lives, man. Stay outside. Fly down the field. Set the edge. Look for something crazy. Let's go get it now. Let's go. Hey. His squad on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Ray McLeod is back deep to return the opening kickoff here at Heinz Field. And Parkey approaches the ball, and we're underway. Playoff style. Parkey kicks it deep. Ray McLeod to his right catches at the 1. He's out to the 5 and 10. The 15. He's to the 20, and Tavier Thomas comes over there and makes the hit on the play. Big Ben comes out onto the field with that Steeler offense. Motion by the tight end down the line, left to right, and the snap goes high over the head of Big Ben. Get it! Browns have it in the end zone, and they dive on the ball and recover it for a touchdown! Carl Joseph's got it in the end zone, a touchdown!
Not a bad start. And I see the ball just flying through there. I'm like, damn. Next thing I know, I'm flying towards the ball. I'm thinking one of them is going to pick the ball up, so I'm getting ready to tackle whoever picks the ball up. And it's like they were looking at each other thinking, no, you gonna pick it up? No, you're gonna pick it up. And neither of them ended up picking it up. I fell on it, ended up like squirting out my grasp right into the end zone. I think Carl ended up getting it. I tell you, that oblong shape, it gets you every time.
Let's go!
I'm wondering if a playoff game's ever started like that.
I sound like a little girl.
You gotta do the little things right.
Bro, my voice was cracking. I'm gonna get it. No. Oh, let's go.
Let's try this again.
Cover. Make him fumble.
Appreciate y'all spotting us some points.
Play action fake. Ben is going to throw the ball over the middle. It's intercepted. Look out. The Browns have it inside the 50. That is MJ Stewart.
Yes, sir.
Everybody was locked in. You know, they were doing it for Coach Stefanski, they were doing it for Joel and the guys, and Denzel, the guys that weren't there. I felt that. I felt that they wanted to get those guys into the next round and get those guys back and let them be a part of it too.
Oh yeah! Oh, go!
You know, about the energy that we want to bring in as a team and having the opportunity to start the way that we did and, then that play to go 14-0 on the road this early, it was one of those definitely, high energy things where everybody was just pumped up. And, I'm just happy that I was able to make a play.
Hey, come to play! Come to play! Come to play! Come to play!
Our time to shine gonna be coming here soon too.
Offense, we had some momentum going down the field. Time they put me in and I heard the play and I was gonna get an opportunity and I knew we needed more points on the board.
Hey, done. Have fun, baby. I see you out there. Have fun.
Let's go!
So, I got the football, seen a little crease, and kind of just jumped through it, stepped through the hole, and smacked the guy hand down, and then cut inside, and the linebacker tried to hit me, and it was like, who wants it more, pretty much. So once we made contact, I wanted it a lot.
You gotta keep going. Go, baby. They don't want to tackle you.
No.
We gotta load it down now. We gotta keep it going. We just starting. We just starting. Come on, mate. Hey. Come on, mate.
Hey, keep running behind him.
We're just the same old Browns. Hey. Satisfied. It ain't over yet. Come on. Do not get satisfied. Same old Browns, boys. Just the same old Browns.
Takes the snap, drops to throw, back, looks, throws, middle, tip, and picked off. They got it again. It's red wide.
Have we done anything special? We're just doing our job. Period.
Third down. They need 3. He's got the snap. Gives the ball. Running near side left. Here comes Hunt. He's going to get to the 5, and he's going in. Touchdown! Cody Parkey for the extra point. Snap back. Ball down. The kick is up, and it is good. 28-0. I let that sink in. No, I'm not kidding. May this quarter never end, folks.
All you got. It's a long game. All you got.
Keep reminding them we need more points. Yeah, they don't stop. They can't stop. We need more points.
Towards the end of the first quarter, I said, this is the 5th kickoff we're about to cover this quarter. I've never had that before. I mean, it's 28-0. And we started the game with a kickoff, and now at the end of the first quarter, we're going with number 5, kickoff number 5. So it was crazy. I was proud of our guys and how they were so resilient. We knew Pittsburgh was going to come after us in the second half, and they're a very scary team, as as our fans know.
Touchdown, James Conner scampers into the end zone, untouched off the right side, and the Steelers finally break through and get points.
Baker throws, end zone, touchdown! It's Austin Hooper!
Keep that same fire.
49 yards out, snap back, ball down, the kick on the way, plenty on it, and it is good.
Everybody tighten it up and let's play football. Let's go. Everybody, football.
10, Ben empties the set. Gets his snap, looks right. Throws for the end zone. Eric Ebron. Touchdown, Pittsburgh!
I know there were a lot of nervous people in the third quarter, and then the offense responded after one of Pittsburgh's scores, went down and made it a 19-point game again, and we just held on and kept fighting. So I was real proud of the resiliency of the team throughout the entire game.
Oh!
Hey, that was a dog. Tell you what, just the Browns doing Browns things, man.
Great win on that jerk route. God, way to stay with me. Oh my God. I didn't know where you were going.
We just kept more and more pressure on him. And I think his leadership came early in the fourth quarter when Pittsburgh had cut it, to 12. And I could see him on the side. He and I had a good conversation. I could see on the sideline, going to the offensive line, going to the receivers, going to the running backs, going to the tight ends, and talking to his guys, talking to the defense even, encouraging guys and becoming that leader. It's fun to see a young man like that who has charisma, who's got a swagger about him, develop those leadership skills, and I think he's only going to get better at it.
Hey, take a deep breath. You don't have to do anything special. It's just on us. Just do your job, man. Each one of you is for a reason. Just do your job. No panic. Take a deep breath. Let's go finish this thing, man. Let's go. It was that.
A wise man once said, do or do not.
There is no try.
There is no try.
From the 40-yard line of Pittsburgh, first down and 10. He takes the snap on first down. Back to pass. throws it over the middle, and picked off. Taki's got it at the 40, at the 30, at the 25-yard line. Sione, Taki.
You get one, you get one, you get one. All the dogs get one, baby.
Snap back, ball down, kick on the way. It's good. 48-29.
Come on. Born and raised here. We want more. We want more.
And now with 1:09 left to go, it's 48-37. Of course, it's never over until we recover an onside kick, right? They bounce the ball, it goes to Carlson, and he's got it at the Pittsburgh 45. And it is time right now, everybody.
Never gave us a chance. They never gave us a chance.
Mayfield takes a snap. That's going to do it from Pittsburgh, from Heinz Field. Sit back and watch and listen to this one inside a half minute, and the Browns will not have to snap the ball again. They will beat the Steelers in the opening round of the playoffs on a wonderful, wonderful wild card weekend. They knock off the Steelers 48-37. Kansas City, here we come.
Good job, buddy. Good job. All the best to you guys. Respect.
Oh my God.
First win in Pittsburgh since Ben's been in the league. I remember he ended my season, or they ended our season, my first year, and made it on 16, and they would want to give us our first playoff win. That's poetic justice, but they battled hard.
Keep going, y'all. Hey, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Hey, I'm off to Cleveland with this one.
You know, it's amazing to be a part of something like that. You know, growing up and just being a Browns fan and seeing everything we've been through, all the, you know, good and bad. To be a part of it and have a chance to help change the culture around here, you know, I'm gonna do whatever it takes.
We've come a long way, man, but we ain't finished yet. What's the quote we say? We want more, you heard?
Unbelievable. And Coach Stefanski, this one's for him.
Let's go,
Just to be a very small digital part of that locker room celebration, again, something I won't ever forget. I wish I was there in person, but that was the next best thing.
First of all, I want to congratulate the Haslam family. I want to congratulate the Cleveland Browns organization, Coach Stefanski, our whole staff, all our players. I really want to congratulate our fans because, you know, I grew up one of them, so I know what this means. Congratulations to our great city of Cleveland, and I couldn't be prouder of our guys.
Tonight, we're going to get hopefully a bunch of them back next week. Yes, sir. We need everybody to go up and get after the world champions, all right? Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Obviously, being a Cleveland Browns fan and growing up in Cleveland and being around passionate family members and friends that love the Browns, and so that has been ingrained within me since a young age. And because we went through those lean years, that's why last night's win was so special for our organization, our city, all Browns fans everywhere. So it was obviously last night's game was just a monumental win for this area.
That's Cleveland fans. They're loyal. They're always going to be there for us no matter what, and they're also, you know, tough. Things are finally starting to pay off for the people who stay loyal and, yeah, who do it for them.
I joined the Browns back in 2005. Yeah, I've been Romeo Cornell's first tenured year here in 2005. Clinching the playoffs is, I mean, this is what this job is all about. To see the players come in the locker room and the coaches and the excitement of finally got that first monkey off our back, and we're going to continue on. That part of it, that moment of camaraderie with everybody, your family all coming together and celebrating in that moment, it's amazing. Well, kind of getting the last bit of stuff inventoried, making sure we got everything. We'll have practices this afternoon. Jimmy Mack will be working on shoulder pads and putting on jerseys on the shoulder pads, the tape shoulder pads.
I came to the Cleveland Browns, started interning with them in the summer of '03, right after the last playoff game. The concentration now is reaching this far, and there's only so many teams. They really paying attention to detail. That's just a little bit more than you ever did before. Not that we didn't pay attention to details, it's just sometimes you would double check and triple check your work, making sure, no, we cannot miss a beat, this is way too important. Really putting in extra time, extra effort into everybody's little job, big job, whatever it is. No detail can be overlooked.
I just see an excitement in this team. I see a team that has come together. I see a team that has realized where they came from and where they're at now. There's a lot of energy in there. They don't want to finish. We're not going to finish now. I guess the saying we want more, you know, and hopefully that'll be what happens.
Let's go!
We have waited so long for this, right? Well, today is your chance with the Browns Playoff Drive Thru Rally happening right here outside of FirstEnergy Stadium. If you're not already down here, you're already late because there's plenty of cars that are wrapping around the stadium. There's hooting and hollering.
Playoff football, we're back, baby!
And a lot of honking going on down here outside the stadium. It is going to be quite the day.
Let's go!
The fans have been incredibly loyal, and it's been great to finally reward them with, you know, a team that can play deep into the postseason.
Our fans, what they did this season was nothing short of remarkable. And just the support from the community, we felt it as coaches, we felt it as players. Such a different year with this pandemic, but that didn't stop them in showing their support for this team. That's something that I'll always remember. I feel the love from this community for their Cleveland Browns. I completely get it. It's an amazingly loyal, unique fan base that I'm just so proud to be a part of, and we're going to work really hard to make sure that they have a team that they're proud of.
No matter what we did the year before, like the years we went 1-3-13, 1-15, 0-16, week one of the next year was like, the Browns are going to the Super Bowl no matter what. 67,000 people in the stadium, ready to roll. All offseason, they're like, oh, I love that draft pick, like we're ready to roll. Like, they're the most committed fan base, regardless of what happens.
All right, so listen, this is another reason why I love this place. Like, people recognize my car, and like I have like these people follow me now, like blowing their horn at me, saying "Let's go Browns." That's always something that'll brighten up a day. The support has been steady for, you know, more years than I can count, you know, and to be able to have this moment, you know, for this organization, to be able to wear these colors proudly, to be able to, you know, have the supporters and the fans that we have, which is the best in the world. And I wish they were there. I wish they were there to kind of, you know, really be a part of it. But, you know, I think the things that we've done this year, obviously they understand and they're so tied into it, man, and we want more. So we're going for more.
All right, good evening, guys. Next stop on the journey, okay? And I think when you get to this point, it's always good to turn around and look at how you got here, all right? How did we get to this point on our journey? And that's why I put on the TVs this week in the building highlights from our games. I wanted you guys to always remember how we play, all right? What's our brand of football look like? And we know what it is. And this team tomorrow that we're playing, our opponent, I respect them. Okay, but I also recognize that they have to play us, right? A team found out last week that they had to play us. The team tomorrow is going to find out that they have to play us. This is going to be a 60-minute affair. It's going to be a close ball game. So start to get ready for that. Start to get your mind ready for that. Tomorrow you have to earn it, all right? And I trust in the men on this call. I trust in our locker room. And that's the team that we're going to battle with tomorrow.
Continue to be special, continue to be great, man. Many are called, few are chosen. We're here for a good reason. Be great.
You know we deserve to be here. Simple as that. Those are the reigning champions. We gotta take this from them. They're not gonna give it to us.
Good afternoon, everybody, and here we go. On to the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. The defending Super Bowl champion Kansas City Chiefs at 14-2 this past regular season. The number 1 seed in the AFC take on the Cleveland Browns.
Man, let's go. Same to you, 6. I can't do it unless you do it. Fly down the field. Let's get it out. Let's go. Hey. Hit squad on 3. 1, 2, 3. Hit squad.
Yeah, we knew going into Arrowhead Stadium versus the defending Super Bowl champs is a tall task, and we understood the challenge, and we were really confident that we could go in there and compete. And there's a very, very extreme level of disappointment when you don't get it done. And when you feel really confident going into a game and you ultimately fall short, it hurts. It stings. It's something that, I will never fully get over, and I don't want to. I want to hang on to that. I want that to be fuel for us this offseason.
Landry in motion left to right. Mayfield calling signals at his own 25-yard line. Baker waits and takes. Gives the ball. Here's Chubb running left. He's to the 25 to the 30. Got knocked down at the 30. Jed Wills, the Browns' left tackle, is down. Right away, Doug.
Yeah, not what you need.
Well, the offensive line was a focus this offseason and will always be a focus moving forward. Although perhaps the starting 5 gets a lot of, perhaps credit and notoriety, we spent equal amounts of time and effort making sure that we could cultivate the proper depth because it's needed.
Kendall Lamb is in at left tackle right now for the Browns after Jed Wills went out with a right leg injury. Nick Chubb in the backfield, 2nd and 5. Mayfield to throw. He dumps left, caught it. Njoku wide open. 35, 40, 45, 50, 45, and down to the 43-yard line of Kansas City.
I think we probably played a game that was a little bit more uncharacteristic of what we had done over the year. But that's the thing, as the competition grows, as the pressure grows, we really do have to be on top of our details, and you can't make mistakes, shoot yourselves in the foot. So I was disappointed from that perspective. That I think if you ask every man in the locker room, hey, did we play our cleanest game or play a game that was as reflective of our identity, I think everyone will probably tell you no.
Rashard Higgins fumbles at the 1-yard line, through the end zone and out of the end zone, a touchback, and no points.
But it doesn't take away from the immense sense of pride that I have for the group for, again, being resilient, because it could have been very easy, going to halftime, down pretty significantly for that game to snowball. And they really did fight, scratch, and claw their way back to give ourselves a chance to win it at the end.
Time for the second half from Arrowhead Stadium. Time for a big rally by the Browns.
Let's go, man. Let's go, man. New half. Come on with it. Keep the standard high. High standard. High standard. Let's go. High standard.
Back is Mahomes up in the pocket. Myles Garrett reached back and pulled him down and forced Mahomes to throw an incomplete pass. So they'll settle for a field goal opportunity.
Missed it.
And he hit the upright, and it's no good.
Come on. Let's go.
Let's see this guy, man.
Coach Stefanski, in some way, always knows how to trigger, the right mindset or the right reaction with his words about the guys that he have in the building, And I think, you got a lot of guys who are fighters, who are hard workers.
Let's go, Tom!
Who have been through things, who, maybe not have played in playoffs games and things like that, but understand what big moments are.
Browns trying to get into the end zone for the first time this afternoon. Landry in motion. Mayfield under center on 1st and goal. Play action fake. Looks, throws, corner, touchdown, Jarvis Landry.
Let's go. Let's go.
Juice man. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Get me going. Get me going. Get me going. Standard high. High standard. High standard, bro. High standard. Let's go. That's the way to get it going. That's the way to keep it going. Let's go now. Hey, they fucking meeting together because they fucking know what we can do, man. Listen, they meeting together because they know what the fuck we can do, man. Let's go, man. Let's go, man.
All right, it's 3rd down and 1. They need to get to the 49. They're at the 48.
Come on, D.
Browns defensive line yelling. Kelsey comes in motion right to left. Mahomes takes it, runs down the line of scrimmage.
No, sir. 4th down. He hurt. He hurt.
Mahomes got rung, and he looks totally dazed as he comes over just feet away from the Kansas City bench. And as a matter of fact, they can't even walk him over right now because he is that unsteady.
When he went down, it's just unfortunate to see that happen. I mean, you never want to see anybody get injured, but it's just the nature of the game. It's a contact sport. It's physical, and there's always going to be guys getting injured at some point throughout the season. But for us, it really didn't affect a lot of what we were doing. I definitely didn't want the players to relax. We talked about that on the sideline. We just tried to continue to execute our game plan and just try not to let them score.
They're short of the first down again. Kelsey's got it at the 15. A yard shy of the first down. He got knocked down by Carl Joseph. See what they do. Are they going to kick again? They're going to try it, I think. Butker's coming in. He rang one off the left upright the last time. Butker on 4th down and 1 with a 33-yard attempt. The snap back, the ball down, the kick is up, it's good.
Things are going to happen in the game, and, that competitive spirit is, how you bounce back. It's how you shake back. It's how you answer the call, and, whether things are going good or going bad.
Yeah, Reed. Let's go home. Let's go home.
You always got to be able to try to compete at a high level. You always want to compete at a high level. And that's the standard. And that's what the standard has to be.
Get catch! Go get catch! Oh! Come on!
Mayfield under center, 3rd and goal from the 3. They give it to Hunt. He's going in. Touchdown off the right side. Kareem Hunt is back in the end zone at Arrowhead Stadium. And he uses the ball as a pillow.
Yes, sir! Let's go! They fold. It's time to eat. They fold.
We definitely have a resilient group, and really going back, from the 3rd quarter and into the 4th quarter, the guys did step up. We were able to get off the field. The interception was really big.
He's going to go long as he sends it long and deep down the field. It's intercepted. Carl Joseph's got it in the end zone. Chad Henne just threw the Browns back into the game.
I always had a bad taste in my mouth going into the game because the last time I played against them, we lost the Super Bowl. So for our team and our organization, I wanted to get the win so we could advance, further in the playoffs. Unfortunately, we fell short. We had our opportunities. They made more plays than us, so you have to give them credit. But I think it was a great game where you saw the guys fight for 60 minutes and us really have a chance to win it towards the end.
And it's 3rd down and 14 for the Chiefs after a Myles Garrett sack. The Browns need the ball back. They must stop them on this play. Empty backfield, Chad Henne. 3rd down, 14. He's back to pass. Henne up in the pocket. He's going to run left. He's running to the sideline, to the 40, to the 45, and he dives out close to the first down. He looks like he might be just shy. And he is shy. It's going to be 4th down and inches. He is just shy. He finally got brought down by Larry Ogunjobi with 1:42 left to go. It's 4th down and inches for Kansas City.
You don't think that in that situation the quarterback's going to scramble for 13 yards, and it just comes down to execution. Coach Reed, he said he's a riverboat gambler, and he took the shot, and it was a formation we were aware of. We just didn't execute in that moment.
He rolls to the right, he throws, and Tyreek Hill caught it, and he's got a first down. It sits down at the Browns' 47-yard line. First down, Kansas City. They're going to the AFC Championship game.
Ultimately, we came up short, and that's where I take full responsibility for that. So we're going to have to get back to work, and that's something that I'm going to work very, very hard this offseason to make sure when we're hopefully in a big game, in a big moment like that again, and we got to come through. I appreciate how our guys fought for 60 minutes. They gave it everything they had. I wanted to deliver for our fans. I wanted to keep playing, so that one's going to stay with me.
And this wonderful season for the Cleveland Browns is going to come up short on a day where they will look back and say, we were right there. We were right there with Kansas City, and they lose 22-17. What a year. What a finish at Arrowhead Stadium. And what a year next year promises to be.
It's easy to say some positive thing. People's ready to pat you on the back and glorify you and say like, man, the Browns are different. Or, yeah, we've done some things, but no matter what you do, like there's still more to be done until it's done. You know what I mean? And like we've had success. We've won games. We're made it to the playoffs. We won one playoff game. Okay, let's win the second one. You know, I mean, we all train to win the Super Bowl. We don't just train to win a playoff game. We don't just train to make it to the playoff game. We don't just train to win a couple games during the season and go back into training. We train to win the Super Bowl. So until that's done, then the job is not.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. I love you, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate you.
You know, I'm very proud of this team in the way we, you know, handled everything, handled adversity, handled, you know, the season, and I believe we're going to be, you know, playoff contenders for a long, long time.
That's the most important thing right there, huh? Most important thing. Good luck, man. Go get another one.
I don't want to be on the up and down, that type of, you know, so I think it takes consistency to continue to earn respect, to get you to be able to change the aura that's around this team. You know, yeah, this is a start, and this is it's a cool start. You know, it's a cool start, but it's something that I feel with consistency and the right mindset and the right people inside of the organization, you can do things consistently that, you know, you see and like, hey, like you built something here.
Hey, we'll be back. We'll be back. Love you, bro. Thanks for giving us a chance, brother. We'll be back.
It's been a journey for sure, and it's hard to think about everything, you know, in the last 7 years right now, but I can't sleep after games anyway, so, you know, I woke my wife up when I got home, and I just talked to her for like an hour in bed, just like all the things we've been through and where we're going, and it's special. It was hard to explain exactly what you wanted in a head coach, but you get Coach Stefanski here for a year, and it's like, that's what you want, you know. From the outset, it's always been about the team. It's never been about himself or about one player or anything in particular. It's always about the team. And this year it's like, hey, we need to build off this. Like, this is something that we can build on. And the NFL's crazy. You never know what's going to happen, but you know that you feel good about the people in this building. And I hope we're all here together for a long time.
All right, not the fun meeting that we all wanted to have today. You know, the next thing you're all asking is what's next? What do we got coming now? I wish it was another week of practice. I wish it was another game. All right, it's not. So what's next is I want you to go for the fresh. I want people to reconnect with their family. All right, this has been a long year, being testing every day here. I know a lot of guys haven't been able to see their family like they should in a normal season, so I want you to reconnect with your family. Okay, I want you to stay safe. I cannot tell you how much that it's important to me that all of you, as you scatter across the globe right now, that we stay safe. Now, there's a very, very real sense of disappointment, and there's a very real sting that I feel in my heart, and having spoken to a bunch of you guys today, I know you feel that too. And what I want you to do is grab that and hold on to that. That feeling of disappointment of coming up short, that will be our fuel going forward, okay? It doesn't mean it doesn't hurt any more or less. It hurts like hell, and I'm disappointed, but I'm gonna hold on to that. We also have to do this, as painful as this might be, and I wanna put the blinders on and just focus on that game. We also need to reflect, okay? We have to look back on the season that was. What I come to when I look back is I come to a place of appreciation. I asked you guys to work and put the focus on the work, and you did that. Every single day you did that, and I appreciate that. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that.
Yeah, Mouse! Yeah, Mouse! Yeah!
All the departments in this building, think about all the sacrifices that everybody made to allow us to do our jobs this season. I sincerely want to make sure that I say thank you to everybody from that standpoint. You know, this is the NFL, and the nature of the beast is nothing stays the same. There will be new faces next season. But for this moment right now, for look around this Zoom meeting, right, for this group, this is a very special group, okay? This is a special team. No one, I promise you, this I know, no one on this call will forget the 2020 season. That's impossible, all right? Too much stuff happened this season to forget it, okay? We're all gonna take something from this season that's gonna stay with us. This journey has to come to an end sometime, and it's coming to an end right now. But I just want you guys to know from the absolute bottom of my heart how appreciative I am of this group, okay? Please, everybody, stay safe. Have a great rest of the day.